And they have a component of AWS and the LIG component also.
So, sir, what is the state government providing on the table? The land and the developer brings the money?
The land, yeah.
Just the land?
Land, but it's through bidding process is allotted to joint venture partners. And the revenue stream is, one is the development fee. They pay the development fee upfront, and they also give the revenue sharing.
What is the collateral available to the foreign partner, foreign funder, once the project is coming up? What is the collateral available to the foreign funder?
No, that the developer has to organize that.
Okay, so an additional collateral has to be provided by the developer. That land, that project is not collateralized.
No, we have given permission recently, because what happened, that issue has come up, and government has permitted the developer to, give this land also as a collateral.
I'll like to take this question to Jimmy. Jimmy, would that model be a good model for you to fund your money?
I think any model where government actively is involved is fantastic models.
Yeah, we had telecom also where government was participant.
Yeah, but I think if you look at the price of the telecom sector in India today, rupees per minute, I think it's one of the lowest in the world. So I think that is giving back to the people. So we can read into it whatever we want, but somewhere down the line it did work, I guess.
Very well. So you won't have any problems if a project is taken over by the government and resumed by the government, and you asked to pay penalties and damages more further than whatever you have invested.
No, I think that was the second step. That second step no one likes. I refer to the first step when we were handing out licenses to private parties who entered into joint venture with foreign partners, brought money into it and started to invest in the infrastructure in India. I think the first step was fantastic. We can always discuss the methods of it. Obviously the second step, taking over assets which rightfully belongs to someone else or wrongfully belong to someone else, that's a separate story altogether.
What is the safety of jurisdiction on the law you would want? You would want an Indian jurisdiction or somewhere abroad?
Indian jurisdiction, it's a fantastic law. I think it was written by the English many years back. The challenge is that it's open for wide interpretation.
So where would you like your jurisdiction to be?
I mean, it's not about jurisdiction. I think it's more about implementation and enforcement. So enforcement is a challenge in India.
Very well. So you still find that enforcement is a challenge, but you still want the jurisdiction to be in India?
100%. I mean, jurisdiction can be here, but enforcement maybe can be looked at.
Excellent. Very encouraging. Jayesh, would you like to comment here that what is the contractual terms between the foreign funder and the real estate developer and the government if we are talking about a consolidated model for low-cost housing for affordable masses?
See, obviously, it could be a kind of what you call it as a tripartite situation where the government is also committed. And once that government commitment comes up, then automatically the confidence of the investor or the foreign community obviously increases. But it should not end there only as far as the government role is concerned.
Secretary Housing Department of the Government of Andhra Pradesh, Mr. Vallavan.
I go there because I have
Surely. Mr. Vallavan is going to speak about Andhra Pradesh initiatives for housing, and it is a very active real estate state which has taken the real estate from the forefront. To my knowledge, the largest portion of Jainurum has been constructed in Andhra Pradesh. That's what the status of performance has been.
Can somebody help me in this, technical thing? Yeah.
Can somebody from the IT help?
So good afternoon to all of you. I'll make a brief presentation. In fact, I've come to talk about the state initiatives, the initiatives taken by Government of Andhra Pradesh in providing houses to the masses. We have, under Housing Department, we have Housing Corporation, we have Housing Board, we have Deccan Infrastructure and Land Holdings Limited, it's a company, and also we have Rajiv Sugraha. So it's also again a company, it's a corporation. So State Housing Corporation is the largest in the country, and it takes care of the weaker section housing program, the State Housing Corporation. The Indirama is a novel program implemented by Government of Andhra Pradesh to provide houses in rural areas for all the BPL families, not only in rural areas, in urban areas as well, on saturation mode. It started in 1979, and it has so far constructed more than 1 crore of houses. 10 million houses they have provided, out of which 100 lakh in rural areas and 8.7 in urban areas. Basically, we follow the procedure of self-help. We allow the beneficiary to take up the construction by himself, and we provide the technical support as well as the financial support. In rural areas, we go for the independent houses, both in situ as well as a separate colony. But in urban areas, because of the land issues, we go for G plus vertical growth, G plus 2 or G plus 3. And we have total transparency in the system. We provide all the information about the beneficiary and also the construction and also the payment. We provide payment at various levels, basement level, roof level, and after roof cast, after finishing. So everything is available on the website. And this is the unit cost for rural houses, 45,000. And for SCs and STs, we provide additional loan of 20,000. So it's coming to 65,000. And this toilet cost, the individual sanitary latrine, has gone up to 10,000 now. So in urban areas, it is 55,000. And for additional loan of SCs and STs, we provide 30,000, 85,000. In rural areas, we provide additional loan even to the weavers and the fishermen. So this is the type design. So around 25 square meter of the house with a multi-purpose room and a kitchen attached with a toilet. And we also provide the infrastructure because it's basically an integrated program. Apart from providing house, we provide the infrastructure, water supply, electricity, approach roads, internal roads, sewage, and also take up plantations. Under JNNURM, we have constructed a basic service of urban poor in 6 projects we have taken up in Visakhapatnam, Vijayawada. And IHSDP, we have taken up both independent houses as well as the vertical project like G+2 pattern. And Rajiv Graha Kulpa is again another program for this EWS category. We provide, that is totally on self-financing.